Blessings, good evening. So we'll begin. I'll give you some simple guidelines on the practice of anapanasati, breath meditation. But if you have another technique you want to do, that's up to you. But I'll just talk about breath meditation for now. So please find a comfortable posture, either on your cushion or your chair. And sit up straight. Bringing up energy to your posture will help your meditation as well, help you pay more attention to your body and mind in the present moment. But at the same time, you don't want your posture to become an obsession or an obstruction to observing and being mindful of the breathing, but just to be aware that establishing a good posture regularly will help you as you meditate more, because if you get into good habits, well, they will stick and they will help you become more aware and maybe to be able to sit more comfortably for longer the more often you meditate. So try to sit up straight. Close your eyes to reduce the amount of sense impingement, visual impingement. And bring your attention inwards, reminding yourself now is the time to meditate. We've just paid respects to our teacher, the Buddha. Now is the time to put his teachings, the Dhamma, into practice by bringing attention inwards to our own mind and body as we're sitting here. Whether you feel comfortable or not, you may have to accept, if you have a little bit of pain in your leg or an itch or the air around you is too hot, too cold. All these small things, try to not let them grab your attention too much. And you notice them, but then consciously try to let go. And maybe send your attention down through your body for the first minute of your meditation. You're starting at the crown of the head. Just move your awareness down to your face. Notice how you're feeling. And it could be very neutral, or you may notice some tension in jaw muscles or neck muscles, perhaps. You may feel very comfortable and light. You may feel heavy and tired. You just have to accept how you feel and try not to create anything more out of that. Just notice how you're feeling and how the body is at this moment as you move your attention down through your own body. So down to the tips of your arms, to the tips of your fingers, your hands. Down through your back, to your hips, down through your chest, to your abdomen, to your waist, and then down each leg, left leg, right leg, down to your toes. Just noticing things, how you feel, good or bad, pleasure or pain, neutral. And it's fine to adjust your posture. If you need to, you just slightly adjust. Don't even necessarily have to open your eyes. Just make the adjustments you need to be able to continue sitting comfortably. And do the same thing in reverse, bringing attention upwards from your feet, your legs, to your waist, up to your chest, up your back, your spine, to your shoulders, your neck, your head. And the idea is to keep your attention with your own body. First foundation of mindfulness, kaya kata sati. And anapanasati, or mindfulness of breathing, is part of that. Mindfulness of posture, mindfulness of the parts of the body, and you may be noticing things like the air moving around your body, muscles, different sensations. But now center your attention on the breathing. And you may take a few deep breaths just to become clear where your breath is. So picking up at the tip of your nostrils. Breathe in. You may breathe in longer than normal just to become very clear of that feeling. Notice the changes in your body, the movement of the chest, the lungs filling up, and your abdomen rises. And there's a pause, and then you have an out-breath, and the abdomen falls, your chest relaxes, shrinks back, and the air from inside your body is expelled at the tip of your nostrils. So one inhalation, one exhalation, that's all you need to do. Anyone can be mindful of an in-breath and an out-breath. The hard part is to be mindful of the next in-breath, the next out-breath. Not to let your mind wander. And it will, as you know, because you've done this before, I imagine, and you've noticed your mind wandering and perhaps haven't been able to stop that as it picks up different impressions, sounds, feelings, memories popping up, expectations, plans, worries. All of this will kind of as if compete for your attention, to take your attention away from the breath. And your aim is to make your mindfulness of the breathing the most important and the most important awareness you have at this moment, the center of your attention at this moment. So you're not denying thoughts that pop up. You can't stop sounds, you can't necessarily stop sensations in your body, but what you do with all of this is up to you. And at this moment you're saying none of this matters. You can allow yourself to drop it all, let it all go. And keep returning to the sensation of the in-breath and the out-breath. And at first you may follow the breath in, all the way in and then all the way out. But after a while you want to settle down at one location, one point, such as the tip of your nostrils. And you keep returning attention to that point. So you only need to know the breath going past that one point. You don't need to follow it into the body anymore. Now you just know the breath going in, rushing past. There's a pause, and now you know the breath rushing out at that same point. So there's this awareness of the in-breath, the out-breath at just one point. And at any time in the meditation, your aim is primarily just to know, is the breath going in or is the breath going out? Some people may count to help, count 1 to 10. Some people may recite Buddho. Some people prefer silence. That's okay. But you have to be very patient and put effort into bringing your wayward mind back to the one point that you've chosen. And if you can be patient enough and keep up the effort, little by little that one point will become more and more clear to you. And the movements of the mind going here and there and everywhere will get less. But how long that takes depends partly on the quality of your effort, also your karma, what's coming up in your day maybe. So if you've had a busy day, many things happening, or there may be many thoughts and memories coming up to take you away from the breath. So you have to be extra patient. Or if you're very emotional about something that's happened, something's made you very happy and excited, something you want, something's made you sad, angry, all of these emotions may be grabbing your attention away from the breath. So again, you have to be very patient and just remind yourself you're not denying the emotion, the feeling, the thought. You're recognizing it, but then letting go and returning to the breath as much as you can. So you're learning to take care of your own mind doing this. It's a very useful, helpful activity and helps you to develop many qualities together. The effort, the mindfulness, the clear comprehension, ultimately wisdom, understanding. But you have to be patient enough to nurture the practice, keep cultivating, keep doing it. And these various skillful qualities will become stronger and fill your mind more than the normal distractions and worries that fill the mind. So for the last part of the meditation, I'll stop talking and we can all just practice quietly together till you hear the sound for the end of the session.